Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 1, Episode 16 of Trollhunters Tales of Arcadia, titled Roaming Fees May Apply. We start this episode off with Jim and Steve getting sent to the principal's office, who is now Strickler, as he ended up killing the last, he killed the last one in the previous episode, and now he's the principal. I didn't know it worked like that. You know, you just off your predecessor, and now you got the job, but okay. Now, they don't waste any time. They just go straight to threatening each other, and they scare the shit out of Steve. He's like, I promise I'll never do it again. I'll never make poop jokes. They weren't even that funny. Then we have Strickler getting this thing from Angor Rot, which is going to tie his and Barbara's life together. We're going to Troll Market, and they're at the doorway, the archway, and Claire stops because she feels something funky going on. She feels a presence in the fall, something she hasn't felt in many a year. She feels Angor Rot like watching her, but she can't spot him, so you're like, it's nothing. Angor takes his eye out and sends it to spy on them, which is gotta be one of his best powers, just to take your eye out and just, boom, spy. He manages to gain a little bit of knowledge, but not a lot. Blinky had called them there to talk about the Triumbic Stones, which is something that they're going to need to defeat Gunmar. 3 stones, which will be put in the amulet, I believe. And the first one is the Birthstone. Apparently, back when humans and trolls first met, all the death and bloodshed created the first Heartstone to turn to black and break apart, which birthed Gunmar. A Heartstone is how a troll market is founded, basically. It's the healing stone, so if a troll is injured, they go to that, and I guess they're healed, I don't know. So, they figure out that the birthstone is with a troll named Gato. So, they decide to blend to go to Gato. Jim lies to his mom and says he's going on a camping trip with Toby and Claire and a few others. And she's like, no, you're grounded. And he's like, alright, you can ground me when I get back. He's just, at this point, Jim, just come on. Tell your fucking mother that you're the troll hunter and that you are going to die if you don't do this. You have a death warrant on your head at this point. Tell him about the douchebag that's actively trying to kill you called Strickler, huh? But no, you gotta make an ass out of yourself. Of course, she goes to Strickler, her boyfriend. And, she's complaining, and Strickler has the thing to put in the tea so she can drink, because that's how they're going to tie themselves together. They both got to drink the essence, and to his credit, he kind of looks like, hesitant, but he still does it. So Blinky takes Arg, Toby, Claire, and Jim to the gyro, which is like a transportation which can go Mach fuck you in a matter of seconds, because they get from California to Argentina in a matter of like a few seconds, like 10, 20 seconds. How are they not they must have, I don't know. So they get there, they get to Gato, and he says, alright, you need to answer my riddle. They answer the riddle, but he's like, gotcha, bitch, not doing that, and eats them. Well, just Toby and Blinky. The rest managed to escape. Now, Toby uses his tacos, which is the only thing he stupidly brought, but I guess, it's not stupid if it works. He uses it and gives the troll indigestion, which allows him and Blinky to escape out the, the back door. While there, Blinky got splashed with some potions from inside Gato's stomach, which is where he keeps his treasure, which I think is funny. He keeps all his treasure in his stomach. which we'd find out later is turning him into a human. We have a confrontation between Strickler and Jim is just waiting in the back of Strickler's car like, damn, Jim was ready. Of course, he was faced with the, oops, if I kill you, I kill my mom. If I cut you, I cut my mom. Can't do that. So, he had to back down. Overall, this episode seemed a lot more put together than the last one, or maybe I was just not paying too much attention to the last one as I was this one. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.